watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Persona 5 The Royal. What's bonkin'? I almost forgot. Load up the game. We're really getting close to the end of the OG game. Oh, we're hanging out with Iwai to start. I remember now. I did get the hanged Confidant, right? Or the hanged Persona. I did. So I think we're good to go. I want to look at my Confidants real quick. Both of these are story. Haru just needs one more. Akechi is story now, I believe. Futaba is 3 more. 2 more for Iwai. 3 more for Oya. Oya, words. We've already got, I thought the Chinya was still at 5, actually. We got him at 6. And then everything else is maxed. Wow. We're actually gonna, like, finish all of the Confidants before the new section of the game. Jonathan, my dude, thank you so much for subbing with Twitch Prime for 15 months. That's insane. Thank you for the continued support. Rewatching your Xenoblade 1 before the Definitive Edition. Dude, sick. I'm so ready for Xenoblade Definitive to come out. I'm so hyped for it. Yeah, how many? We've got 22 days. We're gonna max out all the Confidants before this deadline ends, I think. I'd be pretty surprised if we didn't. So let's get in here. Let's talk to my boy.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's been really cold lately. Gotta be careful with dust and humidity, yada yada. Let's work. Remember what I said? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. It should be okay as long as you're careful. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Time for you to do some work around the shop, Mr. Gun Enthusiast.
Hey.
Be careful with this gun. If anyone's interested in buying it, let me know right away. This thing's an antique. I'm not gonna sell it to anyone less than a real gun expert. Oh, and about Tsuda. Heard he got excommunicated from the clan. Apparently his boss found out what happened. Serves him right, huh? I honestly don't know what to say here. Hinoka, welcome to stream. That's great news. Yep, exactly what I was hoping for. All right, I'll take the 2. This whole thing's been real crazy, though. I mean, Tsuda used to be the role model for upholding the code. Guess this is what he meant when he said times are changing. Hello? Ah, it's you. If you want to talk about Tsuda.
Huh?
Wait, what? The heck are you doing?
Hey.
You scum! Hey, hold on. Darn it. That scum Masa's abducted Karu. Who's Masa? From the Hishiba clan. That guy you eavesdropped on at the diner, remember? Ah, that scumbag. He knew about Tsuda's failure the whole time. I bet he was just waiting for a chance like this. We should hurry. Right. They're over at Seaside Park. I'll grab the keys and lock up. Shit. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, he's got a knife! Let Karu go. Take it easy, Mune-san. All I did was give him a friendly ride home from cram school. Ain't that right, Karu-kun? Dad, I'm sorry. He said he had some stuff to tell me about you. This is literally stranger danger. Are you kidding me? You fell for the oldest thing in the book? Then he... Karu. Man, ain't he just a great kid. No, he's actually pretty dumb. Yeah, cut the crap. What are you, Mune-san's little errand boy? Wait, I remember you. You're that weirdo from the diner.
Hey.
I said let Karu go. Screw off, I heard you the first time. So what are you gonna make me do? Great question. You know those modded guns you were gonna give Tsuda? Be real nice to get my hands on them. There's a lieutenant spot open now that Tsuda's gone, but I still need to prove my worth before I can get it. And you're gonna help me do just that. Sorry, Masa, but you got some real crummy timing. We just broke them all down. There's nothing left. You think that's gonna dissuade me? You know, I know everything about Karu-kun's situation. What? My situation? Dad, what does he mean? Don't you remember what I told you in the car, Karu-kun? About your dad? About what he thinks of you? Right. I'm just a burden, aren't I? Yeah, you should definitely trust the guy that's holding a knife to your throat. That's it, isn't it? Tell me, Dad, I can handle the truth. That ain't true. I'm trying to protect you, Kaoru. Hey, this family stuff is real touching and all, but we're supposed to be negotiating here, remember? I got a knife in my hand. Why don't we start with the delivery date? The sooner the better in my book.
Shit.
Don't give me that. None of this would be happening if you didn't go and take that brat in. I knew it. Everything really is my fault. Alright, and now I pull out a gun! Kaoru. Need to trust your son? Iwai? It's time. Hey, what are you two chatting about over there?
Yo.
Kaoru, listen. There's something I've been keeping from you for a while now, and you're probably not gonna like it. This would all be really easily resolved if you just suddenly ran away from the guy with the knife. He's looking at Iwai. I'm like, look at how far away the knife is from you. You really think that you can't jump out of the way and then, like, I can pull out a knife and stab him? Truth is, your real parents didn't die in a car crash. You were abandoned by your mother when you were still a baby. That's why I took you in. Believe it or not, that was actually part of the Yakuza back then. I think you'll believe it considering the fact that a man is holding a knife to him. Huh? Aw, man, I can't believe you really freaking told him, Mune-san. He's not lying, Kaoru-kun. From what I heard, your mom tried to sell you to us just so she could get her hands on some easy drug money. Sell me? Yep, then when Mune-san here wasn't buying, she just dumped you and ran. And that's how you ended up with the Yakuza dad. Pretty crazy, huh? It's a relief. I've been trying to hold that in all day long. Couldn't wait to see the look on your face when you found out. And now Kaoru pulls out a gun and shoots him. Man, this is hilarious. Boo freaking who. How sad. Ha 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 ha. Laughter. Enough. All of that might be true, but it's in the past now. I'm not a child anymore, and I'd never let a stupid secret like that get to me. Huh? So what if my mom dumped me? Or if my dad was part of the Yakuza? We might not be related by blood, but we're connected by the gecko! So you know what? I don't care what you have to say about us. I'm me. And Munehisa Iwai is my dad. And he's my gun uncle. Attaboy, Kaoru. Listen, Masa, let's put an end to this right here, right now. We can start fresh. Seriously still don't get it, do you? Kaoru-kun's. No, Masa, you're the one who doesn't get it. You've really screwed up this time. He's got a gun!
Oh.
Tsuda! Sir! Don't give me that. I know you ratted me out to the boss. You never have been good at keeping your mouth shut. No, it wasn't me. Uh-huh. What do you think you're doing waving that knife around, huh? You should have brought a gun, nerd. I'm sorry. This is why Joker never loses a fight, is because dumb idiots like Masa, they bring knives to gunfights. Joker brings a knife and a gun, so he's prepared for any kind of combat. Your kid's got guts, Mune? Like father, like son, huh?
Yo.
Looks like it. So what now? Well, I'll start by making this idiot repay his debts. Haven't thought much about what comes after. All I really know is, this is where we say goodbye, Mune. Take care, brother. Let's go. Are you okay, Kaoru? Yeah, I was a little afraid, but it's all better now. Honestly, I'm surprised you stayed calm through all that. Guess you're maturing quicker than I even realized. He's a pretty cool kid, isn't he? Darn right he is. I knew that would be the three-pointer. Though he ain't much of a kid anymore. You know, I've been so busy making sure he doesn't end up like me that I forgot to see who he's actually becoming. Can't believe I'm only just realizing this now.
Appreciate it.
It's all thanks to you, kid. I appreciate it. For real. Rank up. One more rank to go on my boy.
All right.
Hey, all that excitement. Oh my goodness, it's in my throat. Hey, all that excitement made me super hungry. Why don't we go back to that diner? Seriously, eat on a whole nother level. You might even end up taller than me someday.
Let's go.
Come on, let's head over there. Let's go. Three of us enjoyed a peaceful dinner together. Let's go. The worst Confidant in this game is Oya by far. Yo, it's me. Sorry for that whole mess back there. I'm glad Karu's safe and all, but man, he ended up with a heck of an appetite after that. Sure was something. Connected by the gecko, huh? Kid must have grown into a man while I wasn't looking. Gecko bonds go beyond blood. The heck are you even talking about? Ready for rank 10, let's go. But, I guess you might be right. Symbol of protection for the home and the family. And somehow the gecko actually did end up protecting my family. Sounds too perfect to be real. After going out to eat with you guys, I can barely move. Too stuffed. But somehow it's the best feeling in the whole world. Thanks, Akira. You did some great work. Ha! You got me saying all this sappy stuff. Downright embarrassing. I gotta go get some air, cool down a little. Alright, later. Mike Scott 2, thank you for following. We're probably gonna get to my birthday in stream today.
Hey.
Shouldn't you tell the others about the targeted mementos? Yeah, we'll get on that, don't worry. Alright, we're definitely going to hang out with Futaba if she's available, and she is. Haru isn't available even if we wanted to max her. Shinya is not available either. I was thinking, actually, I might go for Shinya instead. But, definitely Futaba is the way to go right now. Hello, I need an affinity reading. Iwai is ready to max out, so we don't have to worry about him. So, just drop it on Shinya for now. Just for the sake of doing so. Welcome to Stream Verdant. I'm doing good. How are you?
Here we go.
I have no plans to play Blaze Blue anytime in the near future now.
What do you think?
I bought the fighting DLC things where you can do the extra... You can fight like the pro tag from 3 and 4 and stuff like that. I bought that DLC. That's the only DLC I got. What's the plan for today? Have you already decided? I'm at LeBlanc, so I can meet up whenever. Let's go, Futaba.
Welcome back.
Yo, what do you want to do today, Akira? Let's hang out.
But
Would it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our infiltration. Nah, it'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Guess can't complain too much. You're hanging with me. You're free, right? There's something I really want to talk to you about. It'd be awesome if you could make some time for me. We've got Bicorn. Let's get this rank 8 boys.
yep.
Let's go to your room then.
Hey, listen.
So I emailed Kana-chan. Oh, hey, Michael. You're only on December 3rd? Yeah, but I also have not done any of the palace yet, and you're, like, you did the palace day 1 because you're out of your mind. So I emailed Kana-chan, and believe it or not, she replied. We even ended up talking on the phone about elementary school. She said the only reason she got mad at me about her diary was because she was embarrassed. Apparently she thought I would hate her if I knew about her secrets, so she ran away. I guess me and her are pretty much the same after all. Long story short, we made up. I finally apologized to her. That's incredible. Well done, Futaba. Really? I'm surprised you're so excited about it, but I'm glad. There is a tickle in my throat today. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, it's too far to actually visit each other, so we've been sending emails back and forth. We even made a promise recently to both go to high school next year. Doing Palaces Day 1 is the only way to play. No, it's not. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And after I'm done with Futaba's rank up here, I will explain it to you as to why that's stupid. We even made a promise recently to both go to high school next year. You know, there's no way I would have been able to call her and apologize before. It's all because of you that I could do it, Akira. You worked really hard too. Don't discount yourself. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ready for rank 9, let's go. It's kind of embarrassing to actually hear you say it, though. I almost forgot. Kana-chan was really surprised that Phantom Thieves listened to her request. She'll never know the truth of the matter, though. Finally finished that promise. Get along with Kana-chan. This is really important, so I'm going to say it again.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akira. Wait a second. I never even said it the first time. I guess that means I'll just have to say it again now. Thank you, Akira. Seriously. do you get anything new at rank 8? Nope. You definitely get something at rank 10. I don't know what you get at rank 9.
All right.
Is it okay if I ask you for a favor real quick? I mean, I just finished a super old promise. So, can you pat me on the head? I don't think this is legal. Mom used to do it when she was happy with me. Just pat, pat. Can you do it? I don't know about this. But alright, fine by me. Alright, bring it on. Alright, this is incredibly weird. There you go. Whoa! That was totally different from how my mom used to do it. All I did was touch her head. My heart, my face. It feels like they're on fire. Calm down, Futaba. Alright, it's time to go. It's time to go. Sweet Home Alabama's playing in the background. I gotta get out of here. Whew, looks like that strange outburst is finally over. My heart's still beating real hard, but I'm totally good now. Sorry for making you worry. I just remembered I still have one more promise to do. Being okay without you around.
Can I really
Is that
do
really
this?
possible? Nah, I'll find out some other day.
Excuse me.
She actually said excuse me and I want to die. Peace out. Ah, phone call. Hey, Akira. Thanks for listening to what I had to say today. So I've been having a lot of fun talking with Kana-chan over the internet. We talk all the time now. We tell each other what we're doing, what our days are like. Kana-chan said she cried when I reached out to her. When I heard that, I kind of cried a little too. Now I'm getting along with Kana-chan. I'm so glad I cleared that goal. You want more head pats? Bah, don't tease me like that. I might freak out again. Anyways, I just have one more goal to clear. It's like I'm about to face the final boss. Once I beat that, it's game over. Credits roll. Hope you'll stick around until then, Akira. Okay, later. Okay, so listen here. I have nothing against people who do palaces day one, even though I personally think it's kind of dumb to do so. If you do, whatever. You play how you want to play. But it is definitely not, like, the way to play. You're supposed to finish palaces in one day, yes, but you do not have to do them the first day the palace becomes available. It makes no sense to me. You normally unlock, like, a Confidant right after finishing a palace and a new one opens up, or sometimes even when a palace starts. So why on earth would you immediately go into a palace and do the palace instead of ranking up all of your Confidants to get skills and abilities that make it easier to go through the palace? Like my boy Slyro, he's been doing the palaces day one. He went into the third palace, Kanashiro's palace, day one, and he said that he was getting a little annoyed during it and was having a bit of a rough time and found some stuff a little boring as a result. And one of the things he said is he's like, man, I really wish that I would have been able to switch out characters in mid-combat because it would have made it less boring for me when I was going through the palace. Well, you know what he could have done? He could have, instead of going into the palace immediately, unlocked the Star Confidant and hung out with Hifumi, and he would have had the ability to switch out characters in combat. But instead, he jumped into the palace day one immediately. It makes no sense to me. He also had On and Ryuji at like rank 5. If he had just hung out with them a little bit at the start of the deadline first, he could have unlocked stuff like Harrison Recovery on rank 6, which probably would have helped him out a lot, among other things. So it makes no sense to me that you would not rank up Confidants first and then go into the palace later on. Because if you're playing the game optimally, then you're going to finish the palace in one day no matter what. So it doesn't matter unless it's a palace with a roadblock in it, and no palace, as far as I can remember, has more than one roadblock in it, unless the new one has more than one roadblock. So as long as you don't wait until literally the last day to go into the palace, it does not matter when you go into the palace. Also, when you get down to like the last 7 days of the deadline, then the Phantom Thieves stop hanging out with you to force you, to try and nudge you to go into the palace. So those are, in my eyes, like the optimal time to go into the palace is when you're down to like 10 days or less, and then the Phantom Thieves are like, we're not hanging out with you anymore, so then it's like there's nothing to do in the day. That's when you should be going into the palace, in my eyes. Because by then, you've had like 15 days to hang out with your Confidants and rank them up and get a bunch of really good skills and stuff. But anyways, yeah. Who do you think is the most powerful companion in battle? Probably Akechi.